All right, playing some 50 NL Zoom. Okay, really awkward 3-bet size here from the shorter stack. I'm just gonna be 4-betting queens here. I think it's strong enough, especially being out of position. I'd like to 4-bet here. I'm actually gonna go, yeah. Interesting. I guess we either bet really small or we check. I think with his stack size, I could see checking maybe being a thing, maybe get him to make some mistakes. We're never going to fold. Just wondering like what the best way to get the money in is. So you shouldn't, I think you should be betting at a pretty high frequency on that board. So I'm checking back is pretty interesting. I guess you'd be checking back like a jack or a 9 or pocket 10s. Okay, pretty hard for, not really sure. I mean, we have a gut shot. I don't think betting could be wrong here. think we'd want to be betting selectively. I think yeah, I mean, I think gut shot and 2 overs. Yeah, the ace is going to be a much better card for our range than it is for his, especially once he calls sort of a larger bet. I think maybe we can just jam. And we just get incredibly lucky. Okay, starting off with a small range bet here. So it gets a larger sizing. I guess this makes sense for him to use this sizing here. It's gonna be really hard for us to realize our equity. I don't know about just folding outright, but he's starting to polarize there. We're beating all his bluffs, but it's gonna be pretty difficult for us to continue further streets. Okay, so we're out of position against a condensed range. We're gonna be playing pretty cautiously, doing a lot of checking. King's gonna be much better for us than it is for him. Does betting this hand accomplish anything? Like, is he folding better if we bet this hand? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. Just wondering, like, if we have too much showdown value to turn this hand to a bluff. We've checked twice. I guess like he could be betting pretty liberally at this point, but I could be making that up. We do have a gut shot to go with our pair. Okay, I would say we probably have more 10x than he does, but Once a small blind calls, I'm not as interested in just calling. Maybe I can work in a squeeze with this hand though. Okay, I think this makes it fine to defend. Consider three betting. But against a cutoff open rather than the button, I think I like just checking. I'm wondering if I have check raise. Oh, check raise with this hand here. I guess we have some queen jack, some jack nine, some queen nine that might want to check raise. I don't really ever have queens or jacks. Here we have top pair, plus we have the open ender. I think I am going to go for a check raise, especially since he bets so small. Okay, and he does call, and then the nine rolls off. The nine is probably maybe a little better for us, but I'm not really sure. When he does call our check raise, I guess maybe he has some just naked 10x, but also maybe, I mean, maybe like ace king even. Those are check raise, and then he bets pot when the nine comes down. This is interesting. I think with our open ender and with the queen, I don't think I'm going to be folding just yet. But it's kind of a weird spot. Kind of want to block when that seven of clubs comes off, but he has jacks full and queens full, but we block queens full. We block the straights. Guess he could have backdoor clubs, like ace king of clubs. You just have to let this one go. I don't really, I don't know about that one. Seemed like a pretty good bluff catcher. That's what I should have started with. Okay, let's see. My range is doing all right on this board. But with a weaker ace, I think I'm prefer to start with a check. We do have the hearts as well, which is sort of nice. Okay, so he checks back. I think we can just start value betting. He should be checking back somewhat protected, but I don't suspect pool really is. But I'm happy to put two bets in, I think, with this hand. Okay, pretty blank river. Still in the same situation. Maybe I want to bet about 60% pot, 60. Okay, I'm thinking like if he raises, okay. This is a pretty big open from early position. Ace king off, definitely gonna be three betting here. We're gonna be out of position the rest of the hand, so let's go. Got 16. Okay, it's a board where it's pretty hard for him to hit it, pretty hard for me to hit it, I guess, but I have all the best over pairs and he doesn't. I think I just get to range bet for the most part on this board, small sizing. Maybe not out of position. He's condensed quite a bit. Our range is strong, but I'm not 100% sure about that one. Ace king's probably close to the median of our range, actually. All right, should be coming to an end here.